this was 2004. It's actually the last time I've been in any kind of altercation with somebody.
Yeah.
And um, I had had a tooth pulled the day before and just gotten a new car. So I get up in the morning and it was one of those things where you're supposed to take medication for the tooth, but
Yeah.
you're only supposed to take it with food. So of course, the first thing I do when I get up in the morning is I have my coffee and then I eat later. So I hadn't taken my medication, so my tooth is pounding. And I'm going down the 14 towards LA, and this guy cuts me off. So I kind of let him go. Then he cuts me off again, and then he slams his brakes on, and I almost plowed into the back of him. So I figure I'll pull over and let him go.
Hmm.
Well, I pull over, so he pulls over. So now I'm going, oh my God.
Yeah.
So I get out of the car with a cup of coffee because I figured that's less threatening, right? And I'm walk up and I go, really nonchalant, dude, what's your problem? And he starts yelling and screaming at me, F you. And I go, hey, dude, get back in your car. I don't want a problem. He goes to take a haymaker at me. So I put the coffee right in his face and then I just lit him up.
Oh
So his
no.
face is a bloody mess. And I
Whoa.
kicked him in the you know what's
Yeah.
really hard. So I get back in my car and then I hear this huge smash. And he'd gone back to his car and gotten his tire iron and smashed out the back
Yeah.
window on my SUV. So now he's coming up along the side of the car with this tire iron. So I take off and I'm trying to call 911, right?
Yeah.
But you're all
Yeah.
wound up,
Adrenaline and all that stuff.
adrenaline. And
Yeah.
later on, I found out the reason I couldn't figure out why aren't they picking up? And I was hitting 611. So I get to the bottom of the 14 and the 5, right
Yeah.
where they meet. And there's 4 cop cars and they pull me over, their lights flashing. I get out of the car, they pull their guns on me.
No
This
way.
guy had called the cops on me.
Oh. Yeah.
So I looked down at my hands and my hands were bleeding from hitting him. So I try to tell the cops the story. So anyway, they arrest me. They take me to the hospital to get my hands fixed up. And I'm sitting in the hospital and I had a guy cop with me, right?
Yeah.
And they got me chained to the bed and stuff. And then later on, of course, they took me to jail and I bailed out that day. But all of a sudden now I got a woman cop with me. And I'm like, where'd the guy cop go? And she said, well, we had to switch rooms. And I go, switch rooms? What are you talking about? Well, apparently they're trying to remove your foot from his broken left testicle.
Oh man. Oh man. That's
So I
intense.
start, dude, I start laughing. And then the lady says, you think that's funny? I go, yeah, actually, I do, because he tried to run me off the road. I tried to get out of the car and talk to him. He swung at me. He broke my window on my car. And now I'm under arrest for defending myself.
Yeah.
So, anyway, 3 grand to bail out, $1,000 for the lawyer. And then 3 days later, they dismissed the charges on me. And he spent 6 months in jail.
This is what I'm talking about. I mean, I lost a friend to a road